Alien movies rank yes, including Romulus. In space, no one can hear you scream, was the tagline for 1979's Alien. Though over the course of 45 years, audiences have encountered plenty of sounds, including blood-curdling yells, tearful cries, and the yucky noises of creatures hugging faces and bursting from human chests. The sci-fi horror franchise has given us a great action hero in Sigourney Weaver's Ellen Ripley, who fought monsters in 4 films, but hasn't been seen in an alien project since the 1990s. There's also been a string of androids, from Michael Fassbender in Prometheus to David Johnson in the new film Alien Romulus, plus the pesky Weyland-Yutani Corporation, which seems to care more about cosmic beasts more than its employees. And of course, the impressively fanged xenomorph that's become the iconic villain of the movie series. That slavering, snarling extraterrestrial is unleashed yet again in Romulus in theaters Friday, which harks back to director Ridley Scott's original outing, and like other past installments, is streaming on Hulu. But how does the latest film stack up to the old-school scares from decades past? Here's the definitive ranking of all the Alien movies so far. We're not including the Alien vs. Predator films because they're kind of their own franchise and honestly pretty terrible. The 4th installment focuses on science experiments run amok and the military's decision to clone Ripley, 200 years after she sacrificed herself. See Alien 3 as a hybrid that gives birth to a new alien queen. While not big on actual plot, Resurrection features a bevy of creatures a crew of mercenaries, including Ron Perlman and Winona Ryder, has to face, and a really strange humanoid monstrosity that shares a surprisingly touching moment before getting sucked out of a spaceship. Ripley gets stranded on a planet with an all-male penal colony and not much else. Unfortunately for everybody, an alien stowed away on her space vessel. Director David Fincher explores gender issues and creates really interesting visuals. Plus, Ripley shaves her head to fit in with the abundance of dudes. The bit of a disappointment when it comes to alien escapades. There aren't many xenomorphs, and the CGI is definitely lacking. This installment mashes up the headiness of Prometheus with the chaotic terror of the earlier movies. A ship carrying the future of the human race makes an ill-fated stop on a paradise planet, and all hell breaks loose when a couple of guys get infected with the alien parasite. The creatures are cool, but Michael Fassbender is a standout in the dual android roles of David and new model Walter. Director Fede Alvarez, Don't Breathe puts an emphasis on the human characters before placing them in the worst scenario possible. Rain Carradine. Kaylee Spaney and her friends just want a better life when they happen upon a decrepit space station that quickly turns into a house of horrors